In this video, I'm walking you through one of the most unique homes that I have seen that has an incredible view off the backyard that looks out for miles. Now, we are in a community called Santa Rita Ranch. It's located in Liberty Hill, Texas, which is just outside of Austin. I'll talk a little bit more about this community later on in the video. I want to focus right away on one of those unique features in this home right here. They have a front courtyard with this fire pit, perfect for some seating right at the front of your home. We do have a 3-car garage. We're over 3,800 square feet. And we have 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. Now, I was just entering this home and I had somebody drive up and say, "Hey, can we take a quick look?" And they just saw one look at that incredible view and said, "Wow." Now, I'm going to show you that view from so many different areas in this home. And I'm also going to show the high-end design that is offered by Sitterle Homes. Now, this is one of their custom builds with Sitterle. And so when we say custom, when we build these homes, there's a lot more leeway in terms of options. It's not like some of those production builds where you don't have as many options. You're very limited. Here, we're going to talk a little bit about that, the custom homes that are here. I'm going to focus right away on the kitchen. Now, what I like about this kitchen is the contrast that they have in here and how it coordinates with the living room. Now, I'm going to say how it coordinates with the living room yet. I'm going to show you some of these options, and I want to hear from you if you can point out the similarities between this and the living room. We have a 5-burner gas stovetop. We have this beautiful vent hood above that stovetop. We have this gray backsplash that has great amount of movement in it. And because of the movement in the backsplash, they kept everything else very simple. You have this light countertop with no movement in it, gray cabinet, and I think that's why that backsplash works so well. Now, the living room to this kitchen, the coordination are the beams. That's what I love about this living room. I think it forces your eyes to go right up when you enter this main living area and then right out through those sliding glass doors to that beautiful view. Now, they match those beams with a similar color around the accents in that vent hood. I think that's such a cool design element. I also think overall with this kitchen, I don't know if I caught that, but I like how they extend cabinets all the way down the left side. So you see that refrigerator wrap on the left side, just imagine an appliance there, and then cabinets going all the way down. I find for a lot of clients walking these homes, a lot of buyers, they love kitchens that do that. It just makes it feel so much bigger. Now, I know we're walking an empty home, but just bear with me. I'll talk through each of these rooms in detail. With the living room here, we do have this floor outlet right down here. And then we have a fireplace with electrical running right above it, perfect for a TV. You could also put built-ins on either side of that fireplace, like freestanding shelves or really anything you want to do there. And I love how just right off your left shoulder, you have that incredible view through these sliding glass doors with glass all around it. Now, with this home, we don't really have much of an entrance. So if you're looking for like a grand entrance with a curved staircase, there's probably another plan that would work for you. And Sitterle offers a lot of great floor plans. And when you're building custom, they can often do different things that you ask for. But the stairwell is actually hidden back there. So we will get to that in a second. I will show you the second floor. But before we get there, and actually before we even get outside and show you that view in detail, I want to show you that view right here from the primary bedroom. And what I love about this primary bedroom, and I find so many buyers say this too, tray ceilings. Tray ceilings make a huge difference. So I'm constantly walking these homes and turning my video up and down and panning across. I want you to feel like you're here. And I want you to feel like this is your bedroom and you just woke up, you peeled the curtains to the side, and you have this incredible view that looks out for miles right from your bedroom. Amazing. Now, before we head outside, I want to just cover the rest of this primary suite. So we have a bathroom here. What I didn't actually understand is there was no tile around the tub. So Let me know what you think about that. I thought there would be a tub backsplash in some cases, but I guess if the tub is big enough, it may not be needed. We do have vanities on either side of the bathroom. And then I like how they put the mirrors all the way up to the ceiling and a vanity light right in the middle of them. Also like how Sitterle adds transit windows in there. I can't tell you how big of a difference that makes, where I find walking homes like this with buyers, they often say, oh, it feels so much bigger, so much light and ventilation coming in here. It usually is windows and ceiling height in a lot of cases. I say that probably in every single video because real estate does have some complexity to it, but it does get very simple. The more windows and high ceilings that you see and the great design elements like this accent band going all the way up to the ceiling, forcing your eyes to go up, forcing your eyes to look around at the beautiful design. This is what makes a difference. And this is what makes people feel like they're in a home that's so luxurious. It's tall ceilings, windows, and great design upgrades. This is the primary closet. And while we're in here, and there's still a lot to see, there's going to be a study downstairs. There's even a casita outside of the home. So we have 4 bedrooms downstairs and then 1 bedroom up with a game room. While we head to the rest of the main living area, I will tell you that when I say Sitterle offers this row of homes in Santa Rita Ranch as custom, all that really means is basically Sitterle will allow you to move walls and take some of their plans and do a lot with those plans. In other words, if you do the opposite, you work with a production home builder, which Sitterle does have plans that are more production home builder in some of their sections in different communities. That means they offer a set amount of structural upgrades, and then you just cannot deviate from those options. If you ask to move a wall or add square footage in an area, you just may not have that option. Whereas like some of these plans, like for example, this might just be like a flex area that I'm standing in, but there might be an option to add double doors and a study. Not on this particular plan. Again, this is a custom home, but that's an example of what you could possibly do as a production builder. Now we are in the study. I like how it is private from the other bedrooms in the home. You're gonna find in this specific home that we're in, we have a lot of privacy, but it still feels open concept. And I find that combination is tough to achieve. I think you'll also find this home is made for parties. So you have a refrigerator, a mini fridge right here, a sink, some cabinetry. I believe that's another dishwasher that's here, and perfect for serving during a party, drinks and food. Really cool area, Butlers Pantry area, which is fantastic. Now, we do have multiple doors to get outside. Again, that's the whole party element here. You got that front courtyard I was mentioning before. And we're just going to cover this area, and then I'm going to head outside. We do have a powder bath on this side, which is right off of that main living area, which I think makes sense. And then we also have a utility room and then a mud bench here, which is going to go to the 2-car side entrance garage. And we do have a 3-car, but it is separate. We have a 1-car carriage garage. And then we have in this utility room, lots of cabinetry, a sink, and a washer and dryer area. Now, while we head out to the garage, I will say we are in a community called Santa Rita Ranch. And what I find so many people love about Santa Rita Ranch is it's such a lively and active neighborhood. People always talk about the events that are here. There is a job for the HOA. The title is called the Director of Fun. And that is exactly what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to make the atmosphere and the events very fun. To kind of give you an example of that, during the holidays, they did a tree lighting event. By the way, that was a 2-car garage, so this is going to be a mud bench area. And at that event, somebody sent me a video. Actually, multiple clients of mine sent me videos because I had 11 clients closed in this community just in 2023 alone. And they had a fake snow, or whatever you would call it, manufactured snow, I don't know. Basically, they had a hill and you could go snow tubing down. I thought was so cool. And then there were food trucks. Everybody was out and about. It was very exciting. And I find that's what people love about Santa Rita. Just within your community, you have all these events that you can just meet a lot of your neighbors and your community, just being in your own neighborhood, which is fantastic. Okay, getting back into this plan, I love this outdoor patio. I think we were watching this from out of state. I'm actually posting this during the winter months. And right now in Austin, Texas, about 75 degrees. And we are in, what is this, beginning of March? So fantastic. Not always like that, but if you can imagine grilling here, you got a sink, you got a mini fridge, and then right off your right shoulder is this incredible view. And then you still got the shade. So if you're worried about it getting hot in the summer, it does get hot in the summer, but that's why you have shade. That's why you have fans. And that's why you have these huge outdoor patios. And that's why people build pools. So in this community, they have 2 amenity centers. They have a third one going in that is going to have 3 pools in that third amenity center alone. And the other 2 amenity centers have pools. It's hard for me to even keep count how many pools are in Santa Rita Ranch now. These are unique shaped lots, more unique than your typical like block lots. This specific one does not have a ton of room to the back fence, but obviously the trade-off there is you get the beautiful view, which we saw here in Liberty Hill, Texas. And then you do have a little bit more of a side yard, but as you see from the neighbor, which by the way is for sale, so if you want a walkthrough of that, I will be there once they put in grass, and that is for sale right now. So if you do want details on that, just shoot me a text. My number's at the bottom of this video. But there are unique plans. Like that plan I was just showing you that has that gigantic yard is a little bit slender. It's not as deep, but you do get a lot of yard space, and it's a unique shape home. I probably wouldn't be able to explain it to you verbally. It would be much easier for you to just look at the floor plan. Okay, now there is another bedroom around the kitchen, and then we get to the Casita over there. So there's actually 2 bedrooms there, but I want to head up, before I head up, I want to cover this area, and then we'll kind of cover the rest of the first story on our way out. I know I'm jumping around, but this was a very unique plan, so I'm going to do my best to highlight what I think are some of the best parts that my buyers love seeing. Now, some of them love seeing these dining rooms where you have an enclosed space. You do get a window with that view that's here, but this just gives you a little bit more privacy in this area. Now, they could have put windows there, but obviously that would go right out to your patio, and then they put this enlarged window right here. And that's what I do like about Sitterle. They do usually have some unique window sizes. I actually have a model home walkthrough that I'll detail at the end of this video, and you'll see right in the living room of that plan, they have about 10 windows that the 4 on the back wall are very unique in shape. And those things just feel a little bit more custom. I love it when builders do that rather than just putting the standard window sizes everywhere. This is going to be one of the bedrooms that are downstairs. So we saw the primary bedroom in the back right of the home. This one's in the back left. And then again, there are 2 other bedrooms at the front left of the home that we'll get to at the end. Now, I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail, this home is listed at just under $1.4 million. Now, there are incentives, and there are realtors that are doing a good amount of volume with these builders, and the builders, of course, want to reward those realtors because they want to win them over for future business. As I mentioned before, I have 11 clients that closed in this community last year. I'm doing a lot of new construction, but I only take on the clients that I want to take on that I think I can provide max value to. So anybody else that comes through me, I still have realtor partners that can help you. I still put my name down to try to get the best negotiating power. And that adds to the volume that I'm doing without having me run around everywhere and try to cater to so many different people. I'm not in the quantity game, I'm in the quality game. So if you want access to that, I can show you what pricing looks like. Can I give an example? I've had 3 clients close in this luxury $1 million product. 4 closed in the last 6 months. One of them is actually over there. So they are one of those homes that look out to this incredible view. It's actually the home that's closest to us, but I'm not going to point to it exactly where it is. But that they're going to be closing next month, and so I should have a video of their home shortly after. I'm really excited for them because that view is spectacular. Now, this game room is fantastic as well. There is a lot of room in this game room. You have a little bit of an inset in the drywall there, perfect for a TV. You have so many windows off this wall. And what's funny is I think they put these transom windows up here to allow for privacy. And I get that. I guess you do see into your neighbors a little bit, but they have such a big yard. You capture that view that's here. And that's actually the first thing you see. I'm stepping down. Right when you get to the top of the stairwell, that's what you see. And I love that, seeing that view off the side of your home. And oftentimes I see views off the side of a home, but that's only because they haven't built the neighbor next to it yet. On this home, they have built the neighbor on that side, actually both sides. So the other opposite side, you did see that home that was under construction that Sitterle currently has for sale. Now, a little bit about Sitterle. I actually had a client close with Sitterle like 3 to 4 years ago in this community, and it was a little bit lower square footage than this. It's over 3,800 square feet, but they loved the design studio. They went to the cabinets, and I remember the kitchen cabinets they picked were these super modern cabinets that were just the straight kind. Like there was no shaker style, there was no like inset in the cabinet. It was just straight cut, very modern. And they loved it. And they've had so many of their friends say that, oh, they love their kitchen and all the upgrades they did. They did beams across the ceiling. And what's funny is they did so well with that home purchase, they're actually going to rent that out sometime this year. And they're actually building in this community and buying their second home, which is a little bit bigger. I would call more like a forever home. And I'm really excited for them because they did an incredible job building from scratch and picking all their design upgrades, and I can't wait to see their home. I'll definitely get a video of that one too and post it. But this is a good tour of pretty much the upstairs of this home. We had a game room, you saw a full bathroom and a bedroom up there, and like I said, a unique plan that has some different features you don't usually see in a home. I love how you just get smacked with the view right here in the dining room, right when you get to the bottom of the steps. Okay, let's cover, so I definitely missed the pantry behind the kitchen, but I tried my best not to go everywhere in this plan. It was hard not to, but we do want to cover the pantry. It's right behind the kitchen here. It's a good amount of space, especially at this square footage. And then we have another bedroom down, so it says 4 bedrooms down. And like I said, there are 2 at the front left, and this is one of them. Wait until you see the Casita. The Casita has huge ceilings, has its own kitchenette. It's a very cool feature to see in a home. Walk-in closet here. And I like this, the walk-in shower. I think this is always great. We always talk about having parents staying with us, and actually I had a client just closed last month in another community in Georgetown, Texas, close by to here, and they had a plan where we could upgrade to get 3 bedrooms downstairs instead of 2. A lot of plans have 2 bedrooms down, but this plan had an option for a 3rd bedroom, and they love that option because they don't just have parents staying with them, they have in-laws, right? We all have hopefully, I know it's a delicate thing to bring up, but, we always strive to have family with us close by, and also have an area that they can live comfortably. And I mean comfortably, like, not tripping and falling. And I know a lot of people have anxiety around tubs. Well, that plan was a great plan for them because their parents and in-laws stay with them often. And to have them on the first floor was very valuable to them. And I think if you're looking at plans like that, there aren't that many plans that allow for such a big footprint or a lot size that allows for like 4 bedrooms down, front courtyard, a study, all the things that you're seeing in this home. And this is one of those bedrooms. So this is the Casita. So that's the kitchenette. I was talking about earlier, where we have a mini fridge, a sink, a microwave. We have beautiful windows that look out to this huge driveway. And then we have another in-suite full bathroom. So we did have 5.5 bathrooms. So every bedroom pretty much gets their own bathroom. The only bathroom I believe was not in-suite was the one upstairs. And that's for if guests want to use a bathroom upstairs, they can still access it from the hallway. Now, a casita is a little bit different, and I'll show you what that means in a second. We access this casita from the garage, but you could easily go through the front courtyard. This was another walk-in shower where they did a mud set tile. I love this accent bed that ties in a lot of the cool colors that's here. Now, the bathroom before this was an acrylic pan. So an acrylic pan means they don't dig into the concrete, so you get that lip on this side. So it's a little bit more of something to step up to. When they say mud set, they actually dig into the concrete so that you can step down into your shower. So that is usually a structural upgrade that are offered, at least by the good builders, I would say, because a lot of home buyers are looking for that, again, for parents that are staying with them. So if that's you, and you have parents staying with you, you want a good study to work from home in, you want to be in a lively, active neighborhood, then don't just buy, figure out all your options, because right now there are quite a few options. And like any market, there are good opportunities, there are bad opportunities. And as a realtor, I am not here to tell you you should buy from every builder. I think every builder has pros, every builder has cons, and I'm here to give you an unbiased perspective on what that looks like. So if you are interested in communities like this or new construction, newer types of homes, reach out to me. My number's at the bottom of the description of this video. And then if you are watching this on YouTube, I post exclusive content and walkthroughs first on my website, and then eventually post some of them to YouTube. So check out my website. It shows a bunch of homes for sale. It gives you an idea on pricing, but I think reach out to me. That's the best way of figuring out pricing, because I know a lot of it off the top of my head because I'm walking through so many of these homes. That's why I do videos just like this one, to memorize exactly what's out there and to experience it. That's why I force myself to talk through all of these videos. It just helps me memorize them and cater to you. And with that in mind, if you want to see another home with Sitterle that's staged, gives you an idea of their quality, go ahead and click on this side of your screen, the left side. And if you want to see another home for sale with Sitterle, go ahead and click on this side of your screen. As always, I hope this helps. Take care, everyone.